Graduating from high school is one of life's milestones. It is something that we look forward to since the first day of school. If you have already graduated, give yourself a proud pat on the back. Not everyone gets to the finish line, and those who do already have an advantage over those who don't. While getting your diploma does sound very exciting, it also is an indication that you are now entering a very important phase that leads to adulthood and independence, and with that comes financial responsibility. That is why in this video we're going to share with you some very relevant tips that will help you get a job right off the bat once you're done with high school. Before we get on with today's video, make sure you subscribe to Money Matters and hit the bell icon to get instant notification when we upload new content. Now, let's dive right in. 1. Identify your interests. If you are still not sure what you want to be even after high school, then the job you take right after graduation can help you decide more than anything else. Keep your mind open about experimenting with new jobs to check where your flair lies. The more jobs you take on during and after school, the better chances you have of being certain about your profession. The reason you need to find a job that interests you is that you will most likely enjoy the work and do everything in your power to excel at it. Besides, you will have fun doing it. Let's take, for example, someone who loves space. They may spend hours peering into the night sky every night without getting tired. So imagine getting a job that allows you to learn even more about space, something that you are or can be passionate about. Most jobs after high school tend to be held mainly for financial reasons, but with the right mindset, the job can blossom into a position where you grow as a person and get some direction to become who you want to be. So identifying your interests is key in starting your work life in a purposeful manner. 2. Volunteer. The best way to kickstart your career is by doing some volunteer work. In fact, you should be volunteering when you are still in school so that when you graduate you have some experience as a fresher. Since this experience allows you to know what the job entails, you will be seen as an interesting candidate for your potential employer, as they won't have to hold your hand through all that you need to do. This will also help you become familiar with whatever your job entails, allowing you to be more creative and systematic. Of course, if you don't know what you want to do in life, you can still volunteer. This will help you gain experience and make an educated decision on what you want to do rather than blindly following your parents or someone else's ambitions. Besides, community work is good work and it reflects highly when you apply for colleges. 3. Find a mentor. Often we choose our profession as a child without knowing the details of it and solely relying on our own perception of what it is. As we grow older, our perceptions do somewhat improve, but we have no idea about the realities of the profession that we hold in such high esteem. A mentor could be a teacher, coach, family member, friend, or anyone whose career you respect and admire. In fact, you can have more than one mentor, but with that, you might get conflicting advice and you will have to eventually side with one. The idea behind finding a mentor is to get guidance on how to find your passion and follow it. So, even if you already know what you want to do and what you want to be in your life, a mentor can help mold you and help you make the best decisions for your career. The sooner in life you get a reliable mentor, the easier it gets for you to navigate the untested waters and find a job that fits with your passion. If you want to become a doctor or an astronaut, know that you cannot and will not get a job as a doctor or astronaut right out of high school. However, a mentor can help you find work that may in some way be useful when you do achieve your dreams of becoming a doctor or astronaut. You will also get opportunities to test or witness your dream while still in the process of achieving it. 4. Form healthy relationships. No matter if you are still in high school, college, or in the middle of your career, knowing the right people can help. Think of all your classmates. Where do you think they are all going to be in a few years? Each one has to follow his or her trajectory, and staying connected can benefit you not only socially but professionally too. If you can handle different types of people and make them work together, you already have the most wanted skill on the planet. Most businesses are not built by geniuses, but by someone who can connect and make geniuses work together smoothly. Of course, we do not mean that you must see people as an opportunity. Stay connected with everyone for the joy that such relationships can bring you. You don't have to call them all the time or check in with them constantly. Just make them feel comfortable enough that they can smile at you and have a word with you anytime. However, this does not mean that you have to bend over backwards to accommodate them in your lives, and if they are not to your liking, just walk away from that relationship. 5. Be prepared. When you enter the job market, you don't want to be caught by surprise. Learn some basic skills that you will need to do your job well. Most jobs require using a computer these days, so you can learn how to use Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, etc. You don't even have to spend a penny to learn these skills. There are plenty of tutorials that you can watch and learn from for free on YouTube. Look up skill sets that the employers are looking for in candidates for a given job profile and study them. If you know that your interviewer speaks a foreign language, then Google some phrases in that language and learn them. Of course, stick to what you know and remain honest. Let your interviewer know that you only learned a few words and phrases, but that you are excited to learn more. Nothing is going to make a greater impression on your employer than your eagerness to learn and to play as a team. 6. Sign up with armed forces. This is not for everyone unless you are in a country where conscription is in practice. It may sound daunting to leave the comfort of your home and exile to a land of the unknown with people you do not know, but signing up with armed forces is one of the greatest services you can do for your country. It will give you meaning, discipline, purpose, and even make you feel part of the system. Once you return home, doors will be open to you in terms of career and education options. Most universities will accept you with open arms. Moreover, signing up with armed forces does not always mean that you are going into a conflict zone. There are so many divisions and groups spanning across different fields, and you will be properly trained. If you are still having your doubts about this one, you can visit the armed force recruiters near you and feel free to discuss anything and everything with them. The officers will be more than happy to clarify all your uncertainties. You can also speak to anyone in your circle who has served your country. Now that we have come to the end of our video, we just want to remind you not to see a job after high school as a trivial step along the way. It can be an integral means to an end and can shape your life in a very meaningful way. You will meet people with similar tastes, passions, and dreams, and who knows where they will take you or how they will change your life. But also, don't forget that you are still young and remember to follow your passion. One day, you will be where you want to be, just unapologetically you. If you liked our suggestions and found them useful, hit the like button and share this video with your friends and family. You can leave your thoughts on our suggestions and leave your own tips to land a job right after high school in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe to Money Matters and hit the bell icon for instant notifications when we post new content. We will see you soon in our next video, and until then, take care.